Make sure you have got the space. You've got, if there's any slight twinges in your back, take it down a notch, or don't do the hip movement at all. Just do the either the arms or the legs. I will be giving you basics with extra arms, hip action, all the way through, so you can take it to the level that suits you. And we're going to run through with 2 sections of music at the end, which is great tracks. Now, Samba is all about your hips, so I just want you to transfer the weight from one foot to the other and push through the floor to get your hips working from side to side. And this is as a result of the ball of the foot through the floor, into the leg, down to the heel, push through the heel and accentuate that hip. On the right side, push through the floor, into the leg, out to the hip on the other side. So therefore you have what I call a swish the tail. You've got a swish the tail action from side to side. We're going to do our basic whisks. So Samba is a little bouncy, it's a very light, fluffy dance, but you've got to get a certain timing. So as we go side, this is your whisk step, behind, side, behind, side and just the ball of your foot, side, just the ball of your foot, side, a change, side, ball change. And the reason why we call it side ball change is, if you can see my feet, I'm only putting the ball of my foot behind, changing the weight, side, ball change. So the heel never goes down like salsa or rumba. Now, also you need to keep your weight over the pitch forward over the balls of your feet, so you're very easily pivoting. So if we all do that again, side, ball change, side, ball change, side, ball change. If you want to add the hips, left hip with left foot, right hip with right foot, left and right, and left and right. And then if you want to add the shoulders again, same side, left foot, left shoulder, left hip, round, and then right. All the left side going, all the right side. If this is too much, don't worry. Okay, just do one, just do the shoulders if you want to, or the hips if you want to, or all of it together. If you want to do the arms, opposites, opposites, opposite. Okay, that's your basic whisk. We're doing our basic Samba walk. If I show you this way, left foot down, right foot back, and then you pull up into your belly, up into your core and your belly button, and then you bring it back down. Right foot back down, left foot back, pull up, and notice when you put the foot down in front, heel goes down. When you put the back foot down, it's the ball of the foot again. So it becomes down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. And there you get the little bounce that we want, not too much, but just in the knees to get the action going. Okay? So this is your Samba walk. Spot, step back, spot, step back. And the hips, same hip as the foot, round, and it comes round in a figure of 8, figure of 8, figure of 8. Yes? And then you can add your shoulders in as well. Now we're going to do our Botafogo. Botafogo is a little cross step across in front this time and the side. So just the footwork to start with. Cross in front with your left foot. Put all the weight down on that front foot so you can move the back foot to the side and replace. Cross with your right foot so your weight is always forwards to be able to move that foot, and side in and replace. Now the cross doesn't happen wide. It's very tight, okay? Tight legs, hold up inside your core, knees are together, and side replace. Across, tight, side, and just change your angle slightly to face this corner. Cross tight, push into that foot, ball of the foot, change direction. Across, side and replace. Across, side, replace. So this is all keeping you on the spot as you're dancing. If you're doing too much, you'll never be able to react quickly with the music, but also you'll be travelling all over the place and you won't get so much hip action or shoulders or anything else. So keep it nice and tight. So botafogos, across, side, and then slightly pull back and change direction. Across, slightly pull back and change directions. Cross and then change. Cross and change. Cross and change. Cross and change. Then the hip, if you want to add the hip action, left foot, left hip, round and change. And then the change brings the right hip with the right foot, it pushes that hip round. Across, round, round. Across, left hip, left foot, round, round. And across, round, round. And it's another little snaky hip movement. If you want to add the shoulders, holding your tummy tight so everything's held by your tummy, but if I do it this way, but your shoulders and your hips are able to move without any other tension in your body. It's all up here, in here, yes? So, if you want to hold your hand here and get this, get the focus in here, this is a great tummy exercise for you without doing any sit-ups or anything. It's absolutely fantastic. So this is your botafogo. So we'll do that again. Left foot crosses in front for the first time. Cross, side in front. Tight, cross, side in front and cross. Side replace, cross, side replace, cross, side replace. And the more you can angle to each corner, you're only doing this amount of turn, but that keeps you rotating. And then you can put the opposite arm in as the leg. If you want everything, you can't do shoulders as well with the arms, but if you want to do the arms up here, or you keep them low, or you just keep them here. So then you can use your shoulders while you're doing your hips and everything else. Good so far? All limbered up, I hope. Now we're going to do 4 travelling voltas. The voltas are exactly the same as a botafogo, but they're just travelling in the same way. So we do 4 of them, and they give you a little travel. It's only a tiny little bit of travel, but and it's going to be arcing. Think of yourself as dancing in a bowl. So I'm going to be from here all the way to here and back to my centre. So a nice little bowl shape. So your left foot comes across, you're going to do 4. I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you cross over in front. Right, 2, 3, 4. Yes, let's try it with this. Ready? Left foot across, cross, ball change, bring it across more, ball change, bring it across more, bring it change, and then we bring the back foot to the front, tight cross, ball change, across, little movement side, in front with the cross, and then change again, bring the back foot, 1, 2, 3, 4, change, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good so far, we got it, we're getting there. Now, your left foot, when you're doing this, you can do the shoulders. So as soon as you bring your left foot down, the left shoulder is going back and back and back. Right foot over, right shoulder, right shoulder, right shoulder, right shoulder. And the way to move your shoulders is not from the top. Try and move it from here, from your rib cage. So you're rolling from your rib cage, DJ Gareth. So, we'll do it slowly. So, this is your normal timing, yes? But we're going to do it slowly. So, twist first, side, behind, side, behind, side. Now so side, behind, hold it there. We're going to do double time, normal time. We go, side, behind, side, without anything going on. Now, hip, hold your tummy, shoulders, arms, okay, now the Samba walk, spot, step back, spot, step back. Side twist. Shoulders as well. I hope you're all with me. Basic, step back. Basic walk. Now we're going to do the bottom photo. Here we go. Bottom front. Single. Single. Everything together if you want to. Shoulders, hips. Again. Bottom front and change. Bottom front and change. Now, all travelling this way. Bottom front. 1, 2, 3, and then the other way. Left foot over. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can hold your tummy. And again. 2 more. Now, basic walk. Step back. Step back. Side whisk. With the arms. Without the arms. Now, travelling on the photo. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, that was a volta. 4. 4 again. Single, single. 1, 2, 3. 4 more. Travelling. 4. Change. Hold your tummy. Basic. Just the 1. Single. To the side, to the side. Now a basic Samba walk, step on, spot back step, spot back step. Singles, cross in front, cross in front. Okay, I hope you're still with me. We're still running live. We are now going to do our last track, but it's a little bit more choreographed with the music. With us at TLC, it's all about the music. The previous track was called Bailando by Slum Lambada, and the Eso Beso, which is next, lovely cheeky little samba by Paul Anka. And just don't forget, this is the Latin American version and not the Brazilian. I might do a Brazilian samba another time, but that's very energetic and it shakes everything. So, which you can do in this version if you want to. So I'm going to put in one more step I call it a circular volta. So instead of travelling in an arc both ways, you're going to travel for 8 counts. So this is your volta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you change over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So try it with me. Left foot over in front. Now the idea is you take a little circle around as you go. Your right foot circles and your left foot stays in the middle all the time. So that stays in the middle. Side of the right, which is the back foot. Front foot just turns round. Side and pivot. Side and pivot. Side and pivot. When you've done 8 of those, you pick up the back foot. So you've got to be forward in front, pitching forward. Across like you would do a normal volta, side, but you turn a little bit more and the front foot stays in the centre all the time. Side to with the back foot, front and pivot. Yeah? So we do 8 of those on either side. Let's try that. Left foot in cross, you don't have to go around so quick. You've got 8 beats to do it. So we go cross in front left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. You want to be facing the same way as me. Right foot pick up and we do 8 more. Round the other way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we can go back to singles or whatever the music is saying at that time. So let's try that again with our 4, I'm going to say singles, 4 voltas, or the circular voltas. So we do singles first. 1, across 2, across 3, across 4. Now we do the 4 travelling. 1, 2, 3 on the arc. Again, on the arc again, 3, 4, and then we do the circular version. 1, 2, 3, halfway, 5 and 6 and 7 face front, pick up the right foot, bring it in front. Same again, 1, 2, tight cross, and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, and then we're ready for our singles, 4 of these, and then we've got 4 travelling arc, voltas, and then this big circular one for 8 each side, like. Okay, DJ Gareth, and we'll do this little choreo. Enjoy the music, it's great. There'll be a little musical stops as well, so just, oh, there it was. Singles, 2, 3, travelling 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now circular. Hold it and single. 1, 2, 3, 4. Travelling up.
Ooh, your kiss. It's got something. Don't know what. But whatever it's got,
1, 2, 3,
it's
4,
got a lot.
5, 6. Single.
Samba, close like this.
4.
Caramba, oh, I need that kiss.
Circle.
For the sun is afraid there's a way to make our more.
Single.
And sway and chorus this way. Someone seems to say, love is here to stay.
Circle.
The Samba sound.
You can make it bigger if you want to.
I go off the ground to where I go.
Single.
So, ooh, that kiss.
4.
So, ooh, your kiss. Kiss me mucho. I will soar. I will dance to dance all love forevermore. As we dip and sway, we chorus this way. Samba seems to say, love is here to stay. Like that Samba song, my heart begins to pound, and I go off the
You get the gist? Four.
Kiss me mucho, I love your kiss. Kiss me mucho, I will
I hope you enjoyed that. I hope we're still live. Thank you so much for joining me. It might be waltz next week. I'm not sure. If you've got any requests, please do let me know.